What is up, guys? Chief, I've made a story here. Hello. How is everybody doing today? We just happen to be close. We are a day away from Season 2 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare coming out. Now, all the stuff has basically been revealed. You've seen Ghost, you've seen the screenshot of all the weapons, so I'm not gonna throw all that stuff in your face in this video. Like, I'm just not. But I hear a lot of negative stuff. It's really weird. People are complaining about content. Like, I don't understand. It's really weird. We have the UMP and what looks to be a SG553 coming out. A lot of videos I watch, nobody knows what that gun is. It's definitely an SG553, which I believe is a British weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong, most likely. But we've seen Ghost, we've seen the SG553, we've seen Rust. We saw the other map, Zokov Boneyard or something like that, which also looks pretty cool. I saw the trailer for Rust. It looks like they messed around with it, but I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. It looks like there's shipping containers all over the map, closing off the lines of sight and stuff. And hopefully people can't get inside of those, but that's another video. The UMP's coming, that's cool. The SG553 is coming, that is also good. New weapons that are going to be free for everyone. That's why I didn't buy the battle pass. I probably shouldn't be saying this because down the line they might realize this is what people are doing, but I didn't buy the battle pass because the two main pieces of content, or all four main pieces of content for each season, which is 2 weapons and 2 maps, are free for everybody. The battle pass is just for variants of the new guns, calling cards, watches, variants for weapons in the game that just have all the same attachments on them that I can just unlock. So I don't feel a real need to buy the battle pass unless there are some cosmetics in it that I like, that I really want. And plus, I feel like me as a person, I just don't have enough patience to play through 100 tiers for that battle pass in Modern Warfare. Just the game, I like the game, but the game is it gets really fatiguing. I don't know how some of these YouTubers do it. They play for hours on end. And the only games I can do that with are like sports games. Like, I can listen, I play Madden and 2K and UFC and all these sports games a lot. I play single player games a lot, and it's mostly because there's no pressure on myself. When I'm playing these multiplayer games, it's just there's a lot of I feel a lot of pressure on myself. In order to have fun, I gotta do well. To do well, I gotta try. When I try, I get pissed off. When I get pissed off, I don't want to play the game anymore. So that's why the last 2 videos I made was Verdun and Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Not even the new Colossus, not even the new Wolfenstein. I was just playing through all the Wolfenstein games for a second time on like a pretty difficult difficulty and just having fun with it. I was in a share play for those clips, but yeah, that's why I don't really buy the battle pass. I know I'm not gonna have a lot of grit, and I just don't have that. I'm not gonna power through all 100 tiers. I just get through the tiers that I really want to get through with the new weapons in them. And if there's other, I feel like there's enough cosmetics that come out in these bundles that come out all the time to warrant, if I see something that I want, I would just buy it, skip the whole, all the time with the battle pass. Like, if I don't really care that very much for cosmetics. I like the charms and stuff like that, but like, there's enough of those in the game for you to just earn, But yeah, I'm not gonna buy the battle pass. I didn't last season because, like I said, all of the main pieces of content are free. And this is why I'm so confused as to why people are complaining about this stuff. Just take the content and go on about your days. I don't get it. I get there are things wrong with the game, per se, I guess. I feel like the balance is kind of good at this point. The glitch with the 725 does need to be fixed. The one that makes it to where if you put the sawed-off barrel on it, it'll take it back to its pre-patch version. That does need to get fixed. But other than that, like, the weapon balance is pretty good. They buffed the M13. That gun is great now. The Kilo was always pretty good. It doesn't have much recoil, so you can basically just go headhunting with it. You know, the weapon balance is pretty good. They nerfed the MP5, so it's pretty much on par with like the MP7, the P90, all the other SMGs. I don't think there's really much wrong with the game. I feel like we can't keep beating a dead horse, you know? We can't keep complaining about, oh, the maps are trash, SBMM. Like, we can't keep beating a dead horse, right? And most of these people that keep beating this dead horse are people that are playing the game every day. Like, you're playing the game every day, you're still complaining about these things. I get it. You want them to be fixed. I get it. We have to say something in order for them to be fixed. But, like, I don't know. We're complaining about free content. I don't know what stance these people are taking. I would like to speak to someone that's like, fuck that battle pass. Fuck that battle pass. It's fucking stupid. I would like to speak to somebody that's taking that angle so that I can better understand where they're coming from. Because I don't really see very much wrong with the game at this point. Like, we're getting new maps, okay? So a lot of these, the Piccadillys, you know, which is truly in Euphrates Bridge, but if you don't play a lot of 10v10, like I don't play a lot of 10v10, so I don't see Euphrates Bridge a lot. But I did Euphrates Bridge, Ania Palace, and Piccadilly. Probably the 3 biggest maps in the game, probably the 3 worst maps in the game, and the more we keep adding in the Zokov Boneyards, the Vacants, the Rust, the Shipments, the Shoot Houses, you know, if we get 5 seasons, those 6 bad launch maps are gonna be well overshadowed by completely different maps that came out. You know, over time, the game's gonna get better. You're not gonna play on those really, really bad maps as much anymore, because by season 5 we would have gotten plenty of maps to kind of drown those out. So I feel like the whole complaining, like I see why we were complaining in the beginning. The weapon balance was bad. We had these same 6 maps and no like shoot the ship or shipment or shoot house playlist. You know, we had it was kind of the connection was kind of bad, which has been getting better. Like the hit registration and the connection has been getting better. I don't know if that's from like less people being on the servers. It's usually pretty bad at launch, and I feel like that might be why. But yeah, the whole I don't really understand why there are people like actually complaining about content. It's really weird stuff going down in this community, man. But then on the flip side, if they weren't releasing any battle passes or any content and they were just releasing 2 maps, people would be up in arms. They'd be like, what in the hell? Where's all the content? I'm bored. Then they release the content and everybody's like, I don't want a map. I want Piccadilly removed. You want them to take away things from the game. Okay. I don't know. I can see if you're just not excited for the battle pass. I'm not excited for the battle pass either. I just want the guns out of it, and I want to play on 2 new maps. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm kind of puzzled. I just wanted to come out and say I'm puzzled. There are people on this planet that are complaining about free guns and maps. There are 2 free guns and 2 free maps coming out, and people are complaining about it. I don't get it. No idea. Have a nice day, guys. I'm out.